Hey guys, it's Faith. Welcome back to my channel. Today's the day I'm meant to be getting my retainers off. Some of you may know that I've got Invisalign. Don't know if y'all can see the attachments, but yeah, I've got Invisalign and I'm meant to be getting the attachments off today. Now my dentist said there is a chance I might not get them off today just because I've got some rotation in some teeth that's not quite there yet. So we're gonna have a look at the measurements and we're gonna decide. But yeah, I'm excited to find out if I will be able to just eat freely again or not. I'm running a little bit late. I parked my car like a 2-minute walk away from the dentist, but I'm gonna go over there now and then I'll hopefully be able to vlog everything that happens in the appointment. But beware, there's a lot of teeth, so I'm not sure how much of it I'd edit out or what yet. So catch y'all later. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, don't forget to hit that red button. As I was editing the video, I realized that I kind of missed out some stuff just because when I was at the dentist and I was speaking to him, I didn't record the initial first part of my appointment. So let me just catch y'all up and give you all the tea on basically how we came to the decision of what was going to happen and just how we decided to move forward. So when I went in, we already had a plan. It was either I was going to get my aligners off, so my attachments, and stop the Invisalign, or my dentist did say that I could potentially have to have traditional braces and have brackets at the back of my teeth. Now, if you've been hearing what I've been saying whilst I've been having Invisalign, which is that I was getting fed up of having to take it in and out to eat, then you knew that I was kind of getting to the end of my tether with the treatment. But then at the same time, I still wasn't happy with the finish that I was getting when I smiled. So my teeth still were not like perfectly straight. So when I went in, we sat down and he first of all asked me, well, what do you think of your teeth at the moment? And I went ahead and I said, look, it's not quite there yet. There are some things that I'm not happy with, mainly with the bottom. I was skeptical about the top, but I will explain what was the problem with the top when I get to that part. So he showed me the brackets and what they would be like. So he said you could potentially be having 6 brackets along the middle 4 of your bottom teeth. So my teeth, these two canine ones, they were rotated and they were basically at an angle. They're not meant to be at an angle, they're meant to be straight. So we essentially wanted to bring them from this position to that position, and he said I could do it with another course of Invisalign, but I'd had 2 courses already. So my initial treatment was 14 trays, so it was meant to be 14 weeks, but it ended up being a lot longer. And then I had a second course which was like refinements, and that was 9 trays. So initially I started my Invisalign treatment in September, I want to say September of 2021, and he said I'd be finished by February. This is all in total, like with everything done, including any refinements I may or may not have had to have. So I finished the second course and I still had these problems, so I just said, you know what, Richard, I trust your clinical judgment, let's go ahead and just get the brackets. So guys, these were said brackets and I was going to have 6 in total along my bottom set of teeth. Thank you. So at this point, Richard was going ahead and removing the attachments by basically just kind of filing them down. I've added sound on the next clip so that y'all can kind of hear what was happening, but he just did that along the top and then the bottom.
Got rid of the majority of the attachment there on the top. How's that looking?
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely looks odd with the attachment on. Yeah, it just looked like a bit was poking out, like it was overlapping. Yeah,
you were sort of almost delete it in your head.
That time when you showed me it from the back, it helped put it into perspective. had to mute this part just because I didn't film the whole thing. But essentially I was checking to see if there was any little residue left from the attachments. Richard said if there was anything left it could cause staining in the future, so it was important to get rid of all of it.
Okay, so just preparing the surface for the retainer to bond to. Just a bit tickly around the back of those.
Wait, 1 second, I have a question. So, how long do these break or anything? What's the longevity like?
I have had one 10 years in my upper teeth.
Yeah.
Done well, they usually last for many years. It's all about just being able to keep the teeth dry to get a really good bond and adhesion for the adhesive. A little bit of smoothing around the back.
Right, I'm no pro, but I'm basically just doing these voiceovers so y'all can kind of get the gist of what's happening. I think here he was just preparing the surface of the back of my teeth for the wire. Feels so dry. So here y'all, as well as me, got a first glimpse of the wire that was going behind my teeth. It's so thin, like literally right now I can't feel it. Well, you can feel it, but I feel like I've gotten a lot more used to it than on the first day it was inserted. And it's basically just going to hold my teeth together. Right, here is where it starts to get a little bit intense, because those cotton buds were in my mouth and it literally looks like my face is swollen, but no, it wasn't swollen. My lips just started getting really dry, and then there was a lot of little residue coming off just because of when they were like sanding down everything and like preparing the surface. So I think that's what the white thing is around my mouth. But I'm just saying, if you have this done, just prepare for all the stuff getting on your face and your mouth being super dry. I don't know, but basically I think what he just put behind my teeth is the thing that is basically holding the wire in place. And then that thing, I don't think it tasted really nice. Whatever he's spraying, I don't know. There was one thing I remember that didn't taste really nice, and I can only think that it would have been that. So yeah, there's a lot of odd tastes and just a lot of weird noises, and it was just pretty uncomfortable, but I just kept thinking about the long-term goal. So here y'all can see the wire fully inserted. I'm just going to reiterate that it does make your mouth really dry, this whole process, and it's just not a pretty experience. You know how the teeth at the bottom are like, I don't know. Did you say that you were going to file them down? Like here.
Once we've straightened them, you've got a flat top to that one and that one. And you can see here, this one's got two angles. So when it's uprighted, it'll look like it's longer, dead in the middle. And what we want to do is we want to get that corner and that corner level. The same thing with this one. So that's going to be the highest point. We want to raise that bit up. So the roots of those two teeth need to do that.
Oh, and then they'll look longer.
And then they'll go like that. And then we may just need to do a little smooth off of those two little pointy bits, like that.
Got it.
Close up a little bit for me, Faith. I'm just going to put a bit of cotton wool down there, and then if you open up again, that's brilliant. Thank you. when you open wide, you will be able to see the brackets and wires like so. So that's all in place. You're fine to eat with these in, but just avoid biting into anything that's really, really hard or crunchy. So if you bite into something that's really, really hard, maybe favour off to the left premolars or the right. But you should be able to eat normally with these, and it's quite unusual for the brackets to come off. So I'm just going to scan your top teeth to make a clear retainer as well, and then today's all good.
Yay! So here Richard is just scanning my teeth to basically make the clear nighttime retainer for me, which will hold my teeth in place for the foreseeable future. I'm just going to speed this part up though, because there's no point y'all just seeing it in slow motion. I basically recorded this part because I know some people are interested in finding out what the process of creating that aligner looks like and how they go about doing it. Yay. Oh my gosh guys, I'm literally sitting in my car. I'm finished at the dentist. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Right, so let me just get a grip, Faith. So I've taken off the retainers, so I've taken off my attachments to my Invisalign. They are all gone. Can you all see? There's currently no attachments on there. My teeth look so white. I'm so proud of myself because I defo cheated sometimes. I did drink with them in. And yeah, what do y'all think? They're off at the top and they're off at the bottom. Now my teeth are not completely straight, and I think I said this earlier on somewhere. The dentist basically suggested that I get fixed retainers, so fixed braces at the back of my bottom teeth because they were not moving quick enough. These two teeth here are rotated and they're not moving as quickly, like the root of the teeth are not moving as quickly. I really think I've got a lisp though guys, like I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I feel like I've got a lisp. Let me move this seat back so y'all can see me properly. Right, so can y'all see? I hope it's focusing properly, but anyways, that's the retainer, well, the fixed brace at the back of my teeth. And what do y'all think guys? Obviously I've still got a way to go. He said this will take like 4 months to straighten my teeth, up to 4 months, but he said he knows it will work better than the Invisalign just because of the anatomy of my teeth at the moment. So I'm really excited for what the next 4 months will bring. But the thing is guys, I can eat. I don't have any trays. He's ordered me a clear aligner for nighttime, so I've got that. That will be coming in a week's time hopefully, and yeah, he'll see me in a month's time. So I'm excited. Look at it.
I've had the attachments off for just about 10 days maybe, and this is what they look like currently. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but from the previous clip earlier on in the video, this side was not like as, I want to say cinched, like it wasn't lining up as much, but now it is lining up a lot better. And this side, actually this side isn't too bad. Now mind you, I've still got a way to go in my treatment, so after I finish the course of straightening my teeth with the brackets, then I'll go on to the composite one. I would definitely recommend Invisalign if you have not such an intense case, or if you're somebody that wants to get your teeth straightened and you don't want, you know, traditional braces showing. If you're an adult and you know you've got work, and so you might not want the train track look, so I definitely recommend Invisalign. But just bear in mind, take it with a pinch of salt, that things can affect your how quickly the treatment goes. Because for me, like, my dentist got ill at a certain point, so when I needed to go for my appointment he was off sick, so that kind of delayed some things. And then also you have to wait for your trays to come. If you need to have extra trays, you need to wait a little bit for them to come, so that can delay your treatment by a few weeks. And then obviously trying to fit in appointments on top of their other patients, because you need to have your appointments every 2 weeks, but they've also got other patients. So when your time to change a tray, or time to have the next set of aligners changed, when you might be ready for that, there might not be an appointment, so you might be pushed back by a few days. So these are all things to take into consideration. But yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling now. Like I said, there's lots of teeth and I have shown y'all a lot, so please keep the negative comments to yourself. If you're not here for teeth, then this is probably not the video for you.